Logitech's been trying with their releases lately, but there's this particular one that excites me the most, and that's their Pro X Superlight 2 DEX mouse. The name is incredibly long, but after waiting for years to have an ergo mouse which isn't heavy as a brick, we finally got this Superlight, which also isn't exactly the 703 Superlight, but let's take a look at what it is. Packaging is classic Logitech. You'll find your mouse here, dongle and receiver, cable, grips, and a spare puck. It's exactly the same as the G303 or the previous GPXs, but what we are here for is the mouse, and it's actually an interesting one. I'll start with the shape first, because that one surprised me. The mouse feels pretty big in the hand, and not in a bad way. It fills the palm of my hand really nicely. I have a 19.5 by 11 centimeter hand, and for my palm, this mouse fits me like a glove. I have all the confidence in the world holding it. Same for claw, no problems here, very comfortable to hold, and what shocked me is that even fingertip would probably work, but please don't buy this mouse for fingertip grip. It's so strange using it, because in some cases it feels super big, but in other cases it somehow shrinks and becomes super agile. After using it for some time and looking at it, even though it's taller than the GPX2, it just feels like a shifted to the left version of it. If you look at it from the back, I'm sure you can see it. I always say that the GPX's potato shape is a very safe shape that tries to fit everyone's hand and that holds it back in some cases. With the DEX, I almost feel the same, but without the second part. It really fits all my grip styles with my hand size, and I'm slightly confused because I'm not exactly sure how it does that. Maybe the more flat front helps with this. Another comparison, the Razer DeathAdder V3 Pro is also one of my favorites, but using that mouse, it almost forces me in some kind of palmish grip because the sides are sloped and the back hump is more forward. So if I want to hold it confidently, palm is what I use. But when I use this mouse, I can shift my grip pretty decently without losing any stability, which, at least for me, hints at this mouse also being some kind of a safe shape, but way better executed. The build quality is also supreme, no creaks, cracks, bends, no nothing. Other than the shape, this mouse feels super familiar. There's still a puck and a slot for a receiver on the bottom, same on-off switch, sensor which got slightly upgraded, but nothing you would actually notice. Now it supports 8K, and with Logitech's battery management, it's definitely gonna get great battery life. Mediocre, thin skates, but usable for the time being. Main buttons are opticals, but they feel light, responsive, easily spammable. These are the upgraded ones, not the obnoxious ones the GPX2 at the release had. Now the latest versions should also come with these switches. Scroll wheel is great, it's light but defined. Also the clicking is easy and pretty quiet. Side buttons are true to the Superlight series because they are still pretty mushy but usable. Coating, at least on my magenta one, is awesome, it's grippy, easy to hold, but doesn't feel sticky at all. Add to it its 60-gram weight and you get a feather-like experience. Overall, really, this is an awesome ergo mouse, but what haunts me is the Logitech's pricing. This one is $160, at least you don't have to pay for another receiver to get high polling, but I hate recommending expensive mice. If you want a well-built, name-brand mouse, then yes, go for it. It's an excellent ergo mouse. But don't forget to check out other videos on my channel. If you like this one, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Friday in the next one. Bye!